So here's the thing. I am resurrecting the Hypno 101 Hypnosis question and answer series. My goal is to upload a video every Saturday answering one of your hypnosis questions, because I get so many amazingly thoughtful, intelligent questions from you, and I want to be able to give you an answer that is better than something I can type into the comment section. So I put a call out on Instagram and Facebook. If we're not hanging out on Instagram or Facebook, then let's fix that immediately. Links to my Instagram and Facebook are in the description, and make sure you say hi, because I love getting to see you and catch a glimpse of your life, or at least the life you present to the world on the internet. And I'm just going to make these quick weekly videos for a while to answer your questions. Basically, while you keep asking, I'll keep answering. Of course, the best way to stay in touch with me is by subscribing here and subscribing at my beautiful new web home, aliciafairclough.com. If you're a subscriber of either aliciafairclough.com or amazingsleephypnosis.com, you'll already be aware that something super exciting happened recently, and that is that I now have online booking for one-on-one Skype sessions with me for Skypnosis. I've always done Skypnosis, hypnosis on Skype, but I didn't have online booking for it before, so now it's just a whole lot easier to manage that, and you can see my availability in real time and just book in a session, which is really cool. Anyway, the first question that I was asked was, when you have been hypnotized, can you explain how it felt? I have been hypnotized more times than I will ever be able to count or remember. And how it felt has often depended on the purpose of the hypnosis. So when I had hypnosis for anxiety, there were times during the hypnosis sessions when I felt really anxious, because a huge part of hypnotherapy is inducing a feeling and then using that feeling to find what we call the initial sensitizing event and resolve it. Then when I was doing my training to become a hypnotherapist, I was being hypnotized every day, and I was also hypnotizing people every day. During that time, I found it very easy to experience hypnosis, because like any skill, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. In terms of how it felt, it again depended on the purpose of the session. So sometimes I'll just enjoy a really relaxing, nice session. Other times I'll do a session that isn't relaxing at all, because that uncomfortable place is often where a lot of the really good work comes from. I have also been hypnotized as part of a stage show, a couple of stage shows, and that is a really different experience, because there is a bit of overlap between hypnotherapy and hypnotism in a stage sense, but probably not as much as you might think. In a show, there's a certain pressure to perform that the hypnotist is relying on. But if you're fortunate enough to be a somnambulist like myself, or someone who is a very high physical suggestible, then you'll likely be able to be hypnotized pretty easily by a stage hypnotist, and you'll be able to experience some really cool things. I've talked in a previous video about my first stage experience and being told my name was Peter Rabbit and getting really quite angry when people were laughing. That was really weird for me, because it was as if I knew something wasn't right about the name Peter Rabbit, and yet I couldn't think of anything else to say. My actual name just wouldn't come out. The question of how hypnosis feels is a tricky one, because it feels different for different people and it feels different under different circumstances. I definitely think there are people who have a very specific expectation of what they think hypnosis should feel like, and then they're disappointed when it doesn't feel that way, and then they can become convinced that they can't be hypnotized or they haven't been hypnotized, which is a bit of a shame, because that generally just isn't the case. It's crazy how often people tell me they weren't hypnotized because they remember everything that happened. I don't know why those people think that they shouldn't remember what happened. You're not unconscious, and if a hypnotherapist is trying to induce amnesia, then I would question the ethics of the hypnotherapist, because you should definitely be aware of what's happening, and you're also in control and your brain isn't being taken over. And all of that is just a really long way of saying hypnosis actually feels pretty normal. It feels like an in-between state of deep rest and incredible focus. So yeah, this person also asked if I can do more variety of hypnosis videos, and the answer is yes. There are lots more videos on the way, different styles of videos, different goals, all kinds of things. So to make sure you don't miss out, make sure you subscribe to the channel and subscribe to aliciafairclough.com. So of course, if you have questions that you would like answered, then please put them in the comments below, and I'll just keep making my way through them and answering them one at a time until you don't have any more questions. So bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!